If you've clicked on this video, then you're probably trying to figure out how to bring in a ton of clients for your SMMA agency. And honestly, the solution might be simpler than you think. Try to imagine waking up every day, knowing that no matter what, your SMMA client pipeline is always full. And trust me, that's not a fantasy, it's a reality for some of the biggest names in the industry, like Iman Godsi. Yeah, now he closed his agency. But before that, he never ran out of clients for his SMMA agency. Now, I know you're here because you're tired of the feast or famine cycle and wondering how these top players never seem to run out of clients. Well, today we're diving deep into the exact prospecting methods that legends like Iman Godsi use to keep their calendars booked solid. You see, it's not just about cold emails or flashy ads, it's about understanding the psychology of your potential clients, knowing where they hang out and what triggers them to take action. So if you've ever felt stuck, watching others close deal after deal while you struggle to keep your pipeline warm, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to not only find clients, but to ensure you never run out of them. But before that, make sure you've subscribed to our channel. You see, getting clients isn't just about sending out a bunch of cold emails and hoping for the best, but it's about playing the long game, understanding human psychology, and positioning yourself in a way that makes clients want to work with you. And who better to learn from Iman Godsi? The guy's a master at this. See, Iman doesn't just jump into a sales pitch. Nope, he takes his time to understand who he's reaching out to. He's got this laser-focused approach where he identifies the pain points of his target audience and then tailors his message to address those exact issues. It's like he's saying, I know exactly what's keeping you up at night, and guess what? I've got the solution. And here's where it gets really interesting. Iman is all about relationship building. He doesn't see prospects as just another number to hit his quota. He genuinely invests in getting to know them, which in turn makes his pitches not only more effective but also more authentic. This is where the real magic happens. Let's talk about a real-world example. Iman once worked with a client who was absolutely bleeding money on ineffective ads. Now, instead of just throwing his pitch at them and hoping it sticks, he spent time analyzing their business, understanding their market, and pinpointing exactly where they were going wrong. When he finally did make his pitch, it wasn't just, hey, I can help you. It was more like, here's why your current strategy isn't working, and here's how I'm going to fix it. The result, a long-term client who's now raving about his services. Imagine if you applied this mindset to your own prospecting efforts. Instead of being the person who's just out there hustling, you become the person who actually solves problems. Clients aren't just going to want to work with you, they'll feel like they need to work with you. Alright, now that we've got the mindset down, let's get into the meat of this video, the 4 prospecting methods that, when done right, will have your client pipeline flowing like the Amazon River. Method number 1, personalized outreach. Okay, let's talk about personalized outreach. Now, I know what you're thinking. Everyone talks about personalization, but what does it actually mean? Well, here's the truth. Personalized outreach is more than just slapping a prospect's name on an email template. It's about crafting a message that feels like it was written specifically for them and them alone. Maybe it sounds so obvious, but 99% of people fail to understand this. See, how does Iman Godsi do it? He starts by diving deep into his prospect's world. We're talking about checking out their social media profiles, reading their blog posts, and even signing up for their newsletters. The goal here is to gather as much information as possible to craft a message that resonates. For example, let's say you're reaching out to a fitness brand. Instead of saying, hey, I can help you with your social media, you say something like, I noticed that your latest Instagram posts have been getting a lot of engagement, but they're not translating into sales. Here's a strategy that could help you convert that engagement into revenue. See the difference? You're not just offering help, you're offering specific help based on what you've observed. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to craft a killer personalized outreach message. Number 1, research. Spend time on their website, social media, and any other platforms where they're active. Look for pain points or opportunities they might not be addressing. Number 2, craft your message. Start with a compliment or acknowledgement of something they're doing well, then segue into how you can help them improve or achieve their goals. Number 3, make it about them. Your message should be 90% about them and 10% about you. Clients want to know what's in it for them, not how awesome you are. Number 4, call to action. End with a simple, direct call to action, like setting up a quick call or sending over more details. Method number 2, leveraging social proof. Alright, let's move on to social proof. Now, this is where you get to flex a little, without coming off as a show-off, of course. Social proof is all about showing your prospects that other people, just like them, have already benefited from your services. Iman Godsi is a master at this. He doesn't just say, I'm great at what I do, he shows it. Whether it's through testimonials, case studies, or even video reviews, he makes sure that his prospects see real-world examples of his success. This isn't about bragging, it's about providing evidence that you're the real deal. For instance, if you've worked with a similar brand in the past, you might say, I recently helped brand name increase their social media ROI by 200% in just 3 months. I'd love to do the same for you. Boom, instant credibility. Here's how you can start leveraging social proof, even if you're just starting out. Number 1, gather testimonials. Reach out to past clients and ask for testimonials. If you're new, consider doing a couple of projects at a reduced rate in exchange for a testimonial. Number 2, create case studies, document your successes. A well-crafted case study can be a powerful tool in your prospecting arsenal. Number 3, show off your results, whether it's on your website, social media, or in your outreach messages. Make sure potential clients see the impact you've had on others. Method number 3, building a strong network. Now, let's talk about networking. And no, I don't mean awkwardly handing out business cards at a conference. I'm talking about building genuine relationships with people in your industry. Iman Gadsi. He knows that your network is your net worth. He's constantly building relationships with other professionals, influencers, and even past clients. Why? Because you never know where your next client is going to come from. And let's be honest, people are more likely to do business with someone they know and trust. Think about it. If you've got a strong network, you're not just relying on cold outreach, you've got people referring clients to you, introducing you to new opportunities, and helping you grow your business. And you know, according to a survey by LinkedIn, 85% of jobs are filled through networking. And while we're talking about SMMA here, the principle is the same. Most clients come through referrals and connections, not cold outreach. So, want to start building your network? Here's how you can do it. Number 1, join online communities. Whether it's on LinkedIn, Facebook, or a niche forum, find communities where your potential clients hang out and start contributing. Number 2, attend industry events. Even if it's a virtual event, showing up and participating can help you make valuable connections. Number 3, stay in touch. Don't just connect with someone and then disappear. Stay in touch, share valuable content, and keep the relationship alive. Method number 4, creating value-driven content. Finally, let's talk about content. And no, I'm not going to tell you to start a blog if you hate writing. But here's the deal, creating content that provides value is one of the best ways to attract clients to you, rather than chasing them. Iman Gadsi is all about giving away value for free. Whether it's through YouTube videos, podcasts, or social media posts, he's constantly sharing tips, insights, and strategies. Why? Because when you provide value up front, people start to see you as an authority in your niche. And guess what? When they need help, who do you think they're going to reach out to? Yup, you. For example, if you're targeting small businesses, you could create content around common mistakes they're making in their social media strategy and how to fix them. Not only does this position you as an expert, but it also gives potential clients a taste of what it's like to work with you. And here's how you can do it. Number 1, identify your audience's pain points. What are the biggest challenges your potential clients are facing? Create content that addresses those issues. Number 2, choose your platform, whether it's YouTube, a blog, or even Instagram. Choose a platform where you can consistently share valuable content. Number 3, be consistent. This isn't a one-and-done deal. The more consistent you are, the more you'll build trust with your audience. All right, now that we've covered the 4 golden prospecting methods, let's talk about some common mistakes that could derail your efforts faster than you can say unsubscribed. First up, over-promising and under-delivering. Look, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of landing a new client. You want to impress them, so you promise the moon. But here's the thing, if you can't deliver on those promises, you're not just going to lose that client, you're going to damage your reputation, and that's something that's hard to recover from. Instead, be realistic about what you can achieve. Set expectations early on, and then go above and beyond to meet them. That's how you build long-term relationships and get those all-important referrals. And the next thing is, follow up. And I can't stress this enough, follow-up is where deals are won or lost. It's like dating. You wouldn't just go on one date and expect to get married the next day, right? You've got to nurture that relationship. Did you know that 80% of sales require 5 follow-up calls after the meeting? But here's the thing, 44% of salespeople give up after 1 follow-up. Don't be that person. If you don't hear back from a prospect, it doesn't mean they're not interested. Maybe they're just busy. Maybe your email got buried in their inbox. Keep following up and do it in a way that adds value each time. All right, we've covered a lot of ground today. From understanding the right mindset for client acquisition to diving deep into the 4 prospecting methods that never fail: personalized outreach, leveraging social proof, building a strong network, and creating value-driven content. We've also looked at some common mistakes to avoid and heard some real-life success stories that prove these methods work. Now it's your turn. Take what you've learned today and start implementing these strategies. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up your SMMA game, these methods will help you keep that client pipeline full. So, if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more in-depth SMMA strategies. And if you're feeling extra generous, share this video with someone who might benefit from it. Let's help each other succeed in this game.